Hi guys, Excelsior PH here, and I'm going to be showing you my Reptile Mech plant composition. Now, this actually just got me like around 3 ranks from egg. I just started, and it's good. I have found out that some of the compositions are really better than this one, but for the current meta or the current time, I can actually use this without even having to use Puffy. Now, first, I have my plant here, which has Blossom, which can usually give you another chance to draw out one of the cards that you would want for the next turn, which is take one plant card from your draw pile and push it to the top of the draw pile. Next, Sirius, which I don't mostly use because unless I want, unless Rosa is there. If Rosa is there, I would use it first and put Sirius for extra damage, which actually has good amount of damage. That at 70, it can deal 90 if it's initial. But I don't actually use it unless if I have Rosa on hand. But if I don't have, I can already use it because it gets disarmed. Then I can use some of the other cards here. Now, this is the tank that it has to survive a lot of turns. Rosa applies 2 poison and sleep for 2 turns to a random enemy, which is good in the sense that you get to put your enemy or disable your enemy for that turn, and if the cards that are drawn for that specific axis, that will be disabling that axis for that turn. Now, Rosebud right here is one very good or very crucial survivability tool wherein you can heal your axis for 62 and apply 1 cleanser which prevents status changes. Also, I usually, since it's a tank, I put when I get Pumpkin, I put in Pumpkin right there so I can draw out more of my cards for the next turn. Hot Butt, not so strong or not strong as it used to be on V2, but you would want to make sure that you would make this axis more survivable. It only gains 25 shield, but that's enough if it puts this axis more than 2 cards over for it to be eliminated. Let's put on the second one. And, oh wait, let me show you my rune. I have Pure Skill right here, which increases the healing and shield gain by 15% for this class, which is actually useful since it's a tank. Now I have my midline, which is very survivable. I can actually put it in the backline if I want to, because it has this specific rune, Last Stand. It basically prevents lethal for 1 turn, right? If you have multiple hit attack and it gets to kill or gets a chance to kill this unit or this axis within that attack, and it has 3 attacks like the one that Puffy uses, it can prevent that lethal if it's the last hit and it puts it out to lethal at that specific hit, right? And it basically ruins your opponent's plans. That's good. It's always good. So first, I have Topaz right here. This is for when you have a lot of banished cards. That's why I was actually thinking it might be a good backline card because there are a lot of banished cards from your dead axes that can deal more damage with Topaz. Little Owl, it's actually sometimes I put it on the back because I actually don't want to develop this card as much. But if you don't have any other cards, you can actually use this. The best card I have right here is Small Frill, in which you can deal 3 poison to all axes or all the enemies, including the summoned, and restore 30 HP to this axis as well. Cerastes is one that I enjoy because it has 85 damage attached to it. It's a secret, right? So if your armor or tank axis is always being attacked, you would put Cerastes on it and deal 85 sure damage for that specific attacking axis. Now Ronin, I mostly use this after I get a successful hit from one of my backline axes, which has Kotaro, but I'll show it to you later. It deals bonus damage equal to 50% of the card's base damage times energy spent this turn. So basically, it's 20 times energy spent. So 20, let's say we used 4 energy, that's like going to be it's going to be 80, right? Or if you use 2 more energy before that, it's going to be 40, and so on and so forth. Tiny Dino is one of the higher damage outputs that I have right here. it can gain a lot of damage, up to 120, if you get to draw it and retain it for each turn. Next is this one. I'm actually considering, this is not as strong as it used to be, but it has its strengths, wherein you can put on fragile, for those very sustainable compositions. Healing, maybe healing galing, or the one that puts so much armor onto your axes. Yeah, Peacemaker as well. If your opponent, this will be more useful if you have another Peacemaker on your composition, but it's okay in terms of damage, right? I can, and you get to apply weak as well, so which decreases the damage by 20% for that specific axis. Curved Spine has to be one of my favorites as well, because of course it gives your opponent, or your or the axis attacking it, bleed for 4 turns. So that's actually good. Kestrel as well, good for doing 1v1s, wherein you put, if in the initial you disarm your opponent, therefore he will not be able to use the attack abilities. You can use skills, you can use the dead axis banish cards, but attack abilities not so much. I'm not sure about the dead axis card. Let's check it out later. Anyway, Stale Shell, good for longevity as well, because you can shuffle 1 goo into your opponent's discard pile. This is actually so good in the long game. Thorny Caterpillar, I would have wanted to have something stronger at the back, at the tail end, but yeah, this is what we have right now. I'm not actually buying right now, but this puts it at puts a total of 160 or 150 damage at least. And if I get some like buff for this one, I could actually make it stronger. But at its base, it's 150 damage, right? To debuff enemies. And so if ever you have any of the debuffs, you can you have fragile, you have weak, you have the opponent has poison. That would be actually well. But for Kestrel, I have seen it, but it's not Delta attack. Maybe I was wrong, but yeah, let's see it work. And that's it. I'll be showing you one of my gameplays, guys, and hopefully you enjoy this game. It has a very good match against one of the high damage output decks right there, or output compositions right there. Hopefully you enjoy. Like, see you in this gameplay. Hey guys, before we start the gameplay video, I would like to share this event that was just started and will run until July 29. This is the DCent mobile app, and you can earn free MATIC. Event is very simple. Just download DCent mobile app, create the Polygon account, go to Discovery tab, plus click top event banner, and then spin the wheel. If you don't have the DCent mobile app yet, do scan this QR code and get a chance, or get to earn, free MATIC. That's it from our sponsor, DCent Wallet.